I'm here working on my quad today, and I've been asked by several people on what do I mean when I said I replaced the bushings with bearings. So I'm actually, I put one of these back in so I can show you guys the entire process. Before I get started, I'm going to show you what the bushings look like and what the bearings look like. These little goat things are what the WLtoys v262 brings. These are bushings, and those bushings are inside of the cylinder, in between the bottom. There's one down here, and there's another one right under that, and I'll show you how to get to it now. It's pretty much the metal rubbing against these bushings, nothing spinning. The fix for this, to make it smoother and faster, is bearings. These little bearings, let me see if you can see what it looks like. I'll take it out of the bag now. I got at, I think this one was at Banggood. That's just the SKU number right there, SKU 055578. You need about 8 of those to replace them. All right, go ahead and get the bearings ready. It's 1 and 2. Gonna remove the prop screw. Just rub it here so I don't lose it. This camera a little more back so you can see better. Hopefully that's gone. Simply pull down, prop comes right off. Place it over here next to the screw so I don't lose it. Then we're gonna gently push up and see if it slides up. Sometimes a little crease in the bottom of these are tight and they don't want to go to the bushing, and that's why you have to go through the top. Let's see this time if it does it. Yep, it goes all the way through, so pulls right out. Small piece right there. Let me go ahead and show you what the bushings look like. That's one up here, and then the second one is right down there. So they're pretty simple to take off, hopefully this time. Just get a small screwdriver and simply lift them right off. Just gently. Just in case if you lose the bearings, you don't want to damage them. Should pop right out. Let me go ahead and put this back over here. Here's one. And then for the second one, simply just push the screwdriver through and just softly tap it. It should pop right down. And if it doesn't, just turn it a little bit over, and like I said, just pry it out really soft. There's no need to damage it. Comes right off. See, nice and open hole right there. Nice and clear. Okay. Get that out of the way. And then the new bearings, you open the second pack. I made the mistake of ordering exactly 8. I should have ordered 10 so I have a spare just in case if I drop one, lose one, or one comes damaged, which I doubt it. Now this is really hard to see, but these bearings have one side that has a very teeny tiny slight ridge, and then the second side, I mean, you really got to look at it, that's a little smoother. So what you want to do is the part with the small ridge, face it into the plastic, and that's more, it really doesn't make a difference in performance. It's good either way. But if you keep that ridge inside, it's less likely you're going to have dust or anything else crawl in there. So the easiest way to install it is, let me put this flashlight here, is get the first bearing with the ridge up and just pop it right in there. Push it down, slips right in there. See there? Then push this little pipe on it, and there's the bearing. And as you push down, the bearing will snap right into the little hole underneath. You know, doesn't have to go anything crazy. You want to double check, take it back out. The bearing should be perfectly installed there. For the second one, same thing. Look at for the little ridge. Face it upwards. Gently push it up, and with your nail, if you can, it should snap right in there. Okay, let me flip this so you can kind of see it. Right, there's the bearing, right there, nice and clean. Now, some people use a type of Teflon grease or oil on these things. I don't, since I'm riding this thing everywhere and sometimes they'll get dust and stuff. I don't bother with it. So if the bearings do wear out sooner, then we'll replace them sooner. Rather risk that than this thing locking up with dust in there. Alright, and that's pretty much it. And put the screw on and finish the last one and fire it up. Once you do put the bearings in, it becomes a lot quieter. It runs smoother, and it's less work that the engine has to do. Okay, the new bearings are installed already. It should run nice and smooth, and these are the old bushings. So I mean, you can imagine there's a slight better difference. Nice clean bearings versus just metal bushings. So this is pretty much metal rubbing against metal. That's why these quads make a lot of noise too. Let's see how, if he's a little quieter or what. Just gonna bring him in really slowly because I don't want to wake up the wife and kids. Got a slight little compensation there in the front. It's kind of running. I guess I'm tilted forward a little bit or something. I guess it doesn't like my landing gear. Putting my rig there. So far so good. Seems like all the props are working good. Oh yeah, and by the way, before you ask, I do take off the motor covers. It flies a lot cooler, it flies longer, the motors can breathe. And these little things on the side, yes, those are straws. That's actually a little mod that I did for, I'll show you now. Because when I'm flying up really high, I can see it instead of just a little tiny LED that which eventually turns into one big ball. This is kind of like a little, I think I saw it's called, someone named it the lightsaber mod. And from down up I'm able to see it a lot better. And I can clearly see what the front is. So I'm actually replacing these straws with some opaque tubes that I found. And I'm going to be lacing the bottom of these blades with reflective sticker on the tips. So that way while I'm flying, these the sticker will pick up the lights and kind of give me some more light from the top. So far so good. It sounds good. Pretty smooth. Props are spinning nice.